Listen to me. Wake up. Look around you. This ain't practice. This is life. Right here, right now. Some of you keep saying, one day I'm gonna get serious. One day I'm gonna start. No. One day is code for never. You don't get one day. You get today. That's it. That's all. How many more weeks you gonna waste scrolling? How many more months you gonna spend trying to please people who don't even notice you? How many more years you gonna talk about dreams like they're fairy tales? I came to tell you, enough. You don't need another excuse. You don't need another distraction. You don't need another perfect moment. What you need is a decision right now. Let me be real with you. Some of you are losing not because you don't have talent, not because you don't have skills. You're losing because you're too distracted. You wake up, but your mind is still asleep. You've got fire in you, but you keep pouring water on it with nonsense. People pulling you left and right, social media eating your hours, doubt eating your confidence. And you know what hurts the most? It's not that you don't have potential. You do. It's that you're giving your power away to things that don't even matter. I need you to hear me. Nobody is coming to hand you focus. Nobody is coming to guard your time. Nobody is coming to protect your dream. That's your job. That's your fight. That's your responsibility. Every second you waste, every call you shouldn't have answered, every night you stayed up doing nothing, it all adds up. And then you look at your life and say, why am I stuck? You're stuck because you've been driving in circles. You're stuck because you keep giving attention to distractions and starving your vision. You're stuck because you keep giving your best energy to things that don't give anything back. But listen, here's the good news. The second you decide to take your power back, the second you decide, I'm not wasting another day on foolishness, that's the second everything shifts. Let me tell you something real. The biggest fight you're in right now, it's not with your boss. It's not with your family. It's not even with your circumstances. The biggest fight you're in is with yourself. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That voice that tells you, sleep a little longer. That whisper that says, you can do it tomorrow. That heavy weight on your chest that makes you feel like giving up before you even start. Listen, I've been there. I know what it's like to wake up and not feel like moving. I know what it's like to be surrounded by people who don't believe in you. I know what it's like to look in the mirror and question if you even got what it takes. But here's the truth. You are not losing to life. You are losing to the version of yourself that doesn't want to grow. Every day you've got two choices, the weak you or the strong you, the fearful you or the bold you, the lazy you or the focused you. And whichever one you feed, that's the one that wins. Stop letting the weak version of you win the fight. Stop letting fear run your day. Stop letting excuses build your story. You've been carrying doubt like it's part of your DNA. You've been walking around like failure is your destiny. No, that's a lie. You're not tired, you're uninspired. You're not broken, you're unfocused. You're not empty, you've just been filling yourself with the wrong things. Listen, your mind is a battlefield, and every negative thought, every excuse, every distraction, it's ammunition against you. But you've also got weapons, discipline, belief, vision, hunger. And the moment you choose to pick them up, the fight changes. Some of you waiting for motivation like it's going to knock on your door. No, motivation is not coming to your house. You have to create it. You have to speak it. You have to act like it before you feel it. When you start moving, even when you don't feel like it, that's when the strong version of you starts to rise. And once the strong version shows up, the weak version has no choice but to back down. Listen, I want you to breathe for a second. Just stop. Close your eyes if you have to. I want you to picture your life, not the one you're living right now, the one you know deep down you're supposed to be living. see it. The peace, the strength, the confidence, the freedom. That version of you that walks into every room with purpose. Now open your eyes. You can have that. You can live that. But you've got to take your power back. Right now, too many of you are giving your power away. You're handing it to distractions. You're handing it to opinions. You're handing it to your past. And then you wonder why you feel empty. It's because you've been giving pieces of yourself to everything and everyone until there's nothing left for you. Let me tell you something. It stops today. No more giving people free rent in your head. No more saying yes to things that steal your time. No more blaming your past for the choices you're making right now. Listen to me. Power is not something someone hands you. Power is something you claim. And you claim it by making decisions that line up with your destiny, not your distractions. You say you don't have time? That's not true. You do have time. You just keep spending it on the wrong things. You say you don't have energy? That's not true. You do have energy. You just keep giving it to the wrong people. Cut it off. Cut them off if you have to, because your future is more important than their comfort. Your vision is more valuable than their approval. Stop apologizing for wanting more. Stop apologizing for cutting distractions. Stop apologizing for setting boundaries. You don't owe anybody an explanation for protecting your destiny. I need you to understand something. Discipline is freedom. Focus is power. Sacrifice is the price. And when you start living like that, when you start living locked in, tuned in, eyes on the prize, you will shock yourself with what you can accomplish. Don't wait for someone to rescue you. Don't wait for life to magically turn around. This is your life. This is your fight. This is your moment to stand up and say, I'm done giving my power away. I'm done living distracted. I'm done living beneath my calling. From this day forward, I reclaim my life.
Some of you in this room don't even realize how valuable you are. You've been walking through life like you're average. You've been letting people treat you like you're replaceable. And deep down, you know that's not the truth. You are not average. You are not replaceable. You are not ordinary. But here's the problem. You keep acting like you are. You give your time away like it's nothing. You let people take your energy without giving anything back. You settle for jobs, for relationships, for environments that don't deserve you. And then you wonder why you feel drained, why you feel stuck, why you feel unseen. It's because you've been treating yourself like a discount, when in reality, you are full price. Stop putting yourself on clearance. Stop lowering your value just so people will accept you. Stop giving your best to people who don't even notice. Do you hear me? The way you see yourself sets the standard for how the world sees you. If you walk like you're worth nothing, people will treat you like you're worth nothing. If you walk like you're priceless, people have no choice but to adjust. You've got to raise your standards. Stop chasing people. Stop begging for validation. Stop giving discounts on your destiny. If they don't respect your time, cut them off. If they don't support your vision, love them from a distance. If they don't push you higher, they're holding you lower, and you don't have the energy for that anymore. Listen, you only get one life, one shot. Why are you wasting it trying to fit into places that don't fit you? You've been chosen for something greater. You've got gifts inside you that you haven't even unwrapped yet. And the only reason you haven't seen your full potential is because you keep settling for less. But not anymore! From today forward, you walk like you've got value. You talk like you've got value. You make decisions like your life matters. Because it does. You've got to wake up every morning and say, my time is valuable. My energy is valuable. My destiny is valuable, and I refuse to waste it on anything less than greatness.
Motivation is nothing without movement. I don't care how hyped you get in this room. If you go home and do the same things you did yesterday, nothing changes. So let's talk about it. Let's get practical. How do you break cycles? How do you actually change? Number one, be honest about the cycle. You can't fix what you won't face. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying, I'm fine. Stop saying, I'll figure it out. No, call it out. Say, I'm wasting too much time. Say, I'm undisciplined. Say, I'm letting fear control me. Because truth is the first step to freedom. Number two, cut the triggers. You keep falling into the same trap because you keep standing next to the trap. If your phone is your distraction, move it. If your friends are always pulling you down, distance yourself. If your environment is toxic, change it. Don't pray for new results while living in the same patterns. Number three, replace it with something better. Don't just stop bad habits, build better ones. You can't live on empty. If you cut off Netflix, fill that time with reading. If you cut off late nights, fill that time with rest. If you cut off gossip, fill that time with growth. It's not about subtraction, it's about replacement. Number four, write it down. Don't trust your memory. Don't trust your feelings. Write it down. Your goals, your schedule, your progress, your mistakes. The more you see it, the more real it becomes. Number five, be consistent. Stop starting and stopping. Stop getting hyped for 3 days and then quitting. Consistency beats intensity every time. It's not what you do for 1 week that changes your life. It's what you keep doing for years. Number six, measure your progress. Don't just work blindly. Check yourself. Track your wins. Track your losses. Adjust. Improve. Winners don't avoid feedback. They look for it. And number seven, get accountability. You can't do this alone. Stop isolating yourself. Stop thinking you're Superman. Find someone who pushes you, someone who checks you, someone who won't let you quit. Because when you've got people who believe in your potential, it's harder to fall back into old cycles. You want to break the cycle? You want to finally change your life? Stop just talking about it. Start building the habits, one choice at a time, one day at a time, one win at a time. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. You don't need to do everything. You need to do the right things over and over again. And if you do that, listen to me, the cycle breaks. The curse ends. The new you is born. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself 5 years from now. Where are you? Who's around you? What does your life look like? Do you see it? The freedom, the peace, the success? That's not a fantasy. That's not a dream. That's your future, if you're willing to pay the price. But let me keep it real with you. Most people never get there. Not because they're not capable, not because they're not smart enough, but because they're not willing to sacrifice. You say you want to be great, but do you want it more than sleep? You say you want freedom, but do you want it more than fitting in? You say you want success, but do you want it more than comfort? Everybody wants the prize, but not everybody wants the process. If you want the vision, you've got to pay with sacrifice. And I'm not talking about once in a while. I'm talking about daily. Sacrifice is the rent for greatness, and rent is due every single day. You can't keep living like everybody else and expect a life nobody else has. You can't keep partying every weekend and think you'll build an empire. You can't keep wasting money and think you'll build wealth. You can't keep surrounding yourself with mediocrity and think you'll reach excellence. It don't work like that. Listen, when you see champions, when you see leaders, when you see people living their dreams, You don't see the nights they cried. You don't see the mornings they got up when everything in them wanted to stay in bed. You don't see the sacrifices they made when nobody clapped for them. But they kept going. They kept giving. They kept sacrificing. Because the vision was worth it. Because the future was worth it. Because the dream was bigger than the pain. And I need you to get this in your soul. The vision is free. But the journey, the blood, the sweat, the tears, that's what costs. You want to hold the trophy, but are you willing to carry the weight? You want the reward, but are you willing to endure the rejection? You want the future, but are you willing to pay for it with the present? Stop saying you want it if you're not ready to sacrifice for it. Stop dreaming about the vision if you're not ready to bleed for it. Stop talking about the life you want if you're not ready to change the life you have. Because here's the truth. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice.
Look at me. I don't know your story. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know the weight you've been carrying. But I know this, you're still here. And if you're still here, it means you're not done. It means there's more in you. It means there's another chapter waiting to be written. I know you're tired. I know you've been doubting yourself. I know you've been thinking, maybe it's too late. Maybe it's not for me. But let me tell you something. It's not too late. It's not over. As long as you've got breath in your body, you've got another shot. But listen, nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna hand you discipline. Nobody's gonna give you passion. Nobody's gonna fight your fight. That's on you. You've got to decide right now, am I gonna keep living like this? Or am I finally gonna step up and live the life I was built for? Because deep down, you already know. You already know you've been holding back. You already know you've been playing small. You already know you've been giving less than your best.
So here's the challenge. From this day forward, no more halfway, no more excuses, no more waiting, no more wasting. Today is the line in the sand. Today is the day you rise up. Today is the day you say enough is enough. No more distractions. No more giving my power away. No more settling for less than I deserve. This is my time. This is my season. This is my moment to break through. I will focus. I will discipline myself. I will guard my time. I will protect my vision. I will value my life. And I will not stop. I will not quit. I will not bow down until the dream becomes real. So hear me. The world is waiting for you to step into who you were born to be. Don't keep them waiting. Start today, start now. Because your future, your freedom, your destiny is in your hands.